don't know what I'm doing. I promised myself I would film something before my big scary birthday. So that's what this is. When I turn the light on, I look crazy and shiny. So I don't know. I guess I should start by saying a little bit about who I am. My name is Jean. I am 39 for a few more days. I don't know how much of my history I think is necessary to put on here, but I've had a complicated relationship with beauty, as well as self-identity for my whole life. It's only been recently that I feel like I can look at myself without being extremely uncomfortable. So as soon as that happened, I got really into makeup and skincare because I'm only getting older and it's still kind of fun. I love to be artistic. I love makeup as an artistic outlet. I like being creative. I can't draw or do a lot of classic artistic things, but needless to say, I like to be creative. And I really like makeup, especially eyeshadow. And I figured I might as well enjoy it while I can. And, you know, I don't believe that there's a cutoff for that. I just think at some point it's not going to be as easy to apply. So I did want to see if I could create content. I'm an introvert. I don't like talking about myself. I don't like receiving strangers' feedback or cruelty for no reason. So the internet may not be the first place that, you know, I would suggest someone like me go, but one of my issues is being isolated. So the internet allows me to have a community or a sense of community from my own house, which is also something I need right now. It's not practical for me to find that outside, so I'm starting with what I can, I guess. I should put it out there that I'm a liberal, so I don't plan on talking about anything political on here ever. But if it ever comes up, if a brand does something that is homophobic or racist or, you know, any of those type of things, I'm gonna have strong opinions about it, and I feel like I should put it out there now so nobody will be surprised down the road. I know that won't weed people out because people are gonna vent online no matter what you say is a prerequisite, but I should definitely put it out there that I have very strong beliefs when it comes to progressive issues, and that comes first. My values come first, makeup comes second. I don't need to buy from a brand that promotes something that I don't believe in, because there's plenty plenty of makeup and skincare, and so much of it is good that, you know, we can be picky, to say the least. That's not to say that, you know, that's a foolproof thing. Obviously, we don't know all these brand owners, so I don't spend too much time harping on that. But if it comes up, that's the side I will always take. Human rights, animal rights, all of that. Anyway, it's very uncomfortable seeing myself on camera. I don't know where to look. I don't know how to light myself. I don't know what I'm doing, but I do like, you know, because I like makeup, I do think I need to figure some of that out, because I don't even know if you can see my eyeshadow in this light. If I'm talking about things, I think it's important to show those. I should also say, I always look this way because I've had nerve damage along my jaw here, so this side of my face I don't like. This side I feel better about, even though I have a huge scar here from a pimple that I went to a dermatologist and they didn't know what they were doing and they tore my skin. Long story. But I am always looking like this because, yeah, this part of my face is numb, so it's drippy. I don't love that. I don't have money to get it fixed, so I'll just look this way instead. But anyway, I hope to get over that as time goes on, because that's not practical. But anyway, I'm sure it's more noticeable to me than it is to other people. I hope that's the case. But anyway, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of oversaturation in the beauty space, but, you know, what do I have to offer? Really don't know. Other than the fact that, you know, I'm about to be 40 and I really only started playing with makeup when I was 38. I've always worn makeup, but I never experimented because I couldn't look at my face. I know that sounds extreme, but it really is true. I couldn't look in a mirror long enough to do anything other than what I thought was the bare minimum, to put a mask on so that I could leave the house. That's what makeup used to be for me. It's a lot more than that now, because I don't know. I feel totally different about it than I used to. I'm also trying to take care of my skin for the first time. I started washing my face when I was 37. I spent a lot of time in the sun. I have a lot of damage. But I'm starting to work on some of that as well. And I've done a lot of trial and error. I've wasted a lot of money on skincare, and I feel like I can confidently say it's the basics. And then beyond that, it's better to have professional treatments. I have not done that, but I do firmly believe that you do not need to spend a lot of money for good skincare. I think it's different with makeup, because if you're getting a certain finish, you know, there's a point at which cost bottoms out and you can't spend any more money for something better. I feel like, you know, there's definitely cosmetic elegance, packaging, all of that. I do tend to like luxury skincare and makeup, but I'm all about the bottom line and what looks good. And fortunately, I can say, because of the money I've wasted on skincare, I know that you don't need to spend a lot. You find what works for you, and it's trial and error for everyone, and everybody's skin is different. I know because of the strength of tretinoin I'm on, my skin is super dry, and that primarily affects my makeup, because I can, you know, balance the dryness with skincare, but when I put foundation on and it clings to dry patches, and you know, I can't use anything with SD in it, denatured alcohol, or anything with phenoxyethanol as a preservative, because it just sucks the life out of my skin. You know, that comes with aging too. Maturing skin is drier. So I don't know what I'm saying. I guess my, you know, my viewpoint is somewhat unique in that I'm starting this later in life from scratch. I'm never going to use filters. I am not making a penny off of anything, so I have no incentives to say anything but the truth. I like to review things. I like to watch reviews. I've been doing that on Instagram. It's not really going anywhere because I think most people like videos. That's what I like. I mean, I'm not reading Instagram for reviews. I would much rather put on a YouTube video. So I guess that's what I'm trying to do. And I'm sure that if anybody sees this, I'll freak out and private the video. Because I really can't stand the sound of my own voice. That's most people, right? I'm not crazy. But I don't know. I wanted to do this before my birthday so I could say that I tried it. I'll link my Instagram and all of that because that's where silence is where I'm most comfortable. So you'll see a lot more over there. But anyway, I hope everybody is having a very happy start to the new year and doing whatever it is that makes you happy. I don't have a lot of hobbies. Makeup makes me happy. And I like to talk about it and compare things, and I'm putting my hobby out there to get feedback mainly so I can have a sense of community. You know, if it turns into anything more, great. I don't really think I have the personality for that, but before I turn 40, I wanted to try and just see what happens. Probably should have started with TikTok, but I've deleted every TikTok I've ever made, so we'll see. We'll see if I can post this. I don't know. I'll also list some of my favorite creators because, you know, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. I do think that that says a lot about who somebody is, what they're into, what their interests are. I think that's a good representation of what I like to watch on this app and the kind of people that I vibe with. Haven't spoken to any of them, but they seem to be nice people who share similar values. And just like we have an overabundance of products, we have an abundance of different creators. So I am not going to give my time to anybody that I don't vibe with. So anyway, I am just rambling. I was trying to make this at least 15 minutes. I don't believe my computer can edit. I did a software update and I think it ruined my laptop. I do think I need a new one before anything is going to work smoothly enough for me to start editing anything. But anyway, this is just hopefully something that no one will ever see. So, yep, just trying. Not yet 40. I will be the next time I'm on here though. So I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and maybe we'll talk at some point again.